Hey guys, a quick demo of how to block your character out and what controls to use. If you are unable to install the MG Picker, you can still go ahead and select your controls on screen. Just marquee select all the curves. And again, I'm able to do this because I only have curves selected in my selection mask here. So I set a key on all the controls and all the channels on all the controls. This is the global control. This is the second global control, this box right here. See, it's called Rig Global. And then this is the control we want to use for translating our character. This is the control we want to use for rotating our character. If you are using the MG Picker and when you try to select something over here, but it doesn't select any of the controls on your screen, what you need to do is first select a control, any control, and then come up to your MG Picker and in this top window right here, click this arrow and then it will connect to the rig. And you can see now it's selected the translate box control on the character. This triangular control, this is your global control. You want to set it and forget it. So at frame one, where would I want my character to start? I'm going to slide it back here to where this big pipe is and then set a key there. Actually want it to start. I'm going to pull it by the box up here into the pipe. I can see already that the global control isn't quite where I want it to be. So I'm going to deselect that, go back to the global control, and I'm just going to push it a little bit this way and and then I'm selecting just the Z channel on the manipulator and pushing it just a little bit back in Z. So now it's inside of the tube. Okay, so I like that. So I'm just gonna marquee select all the controls and hit S. So then I guess like at frame 18, I want to select the box. I want my character to be down here. I'm going to select this box and I'm only setting a key on the Y channel. I'm going to hit W for translate. I've got my focus down here in the graph editor and I'm going to hit shift. I'm just going to pull it up here. I'm going to break my tangents. I hit this key and then I'm going to select just the handle. Gonna break it this last one. And then inside the graph editor, I just have that Y translation key selected. And I'm gonna adjust how far this is going up and down. So I'm gonna bring it down and adjust this handle. I've gotten this far in my blocking. I'm just gonna save my scene out with my name on it. So I have Omega Shot Gale. So yours should be Omega Shot and your name. So that's what I have so far. But now I want my little character to scoot down to that door at the end of this hallway. So I'm going to go to frame 18. I'm going to say, okay, between frame 18 and frame 40. 40 is where I want to have my end frame. So I'm just going to pull it in just Z, and I'm only pulling the box to stop right about here. If I hit F and I just select Z translation curve, you can see it's got an ease in and ease out. Let's see how that feels. So now let's animate the camera. So I'm going to click inside the viewport that is my camera view. I'm going to come up here to the left-hand side of that viewport and go under view and say select camera. Over here in this viewport, I can actually physically see the camera, and right now the camera's locked. All these channels are gray. So the first thing I need to do before I animate it is to unlock those channels. I'm going to come over here to the viewport that is the camera, go to this button right here, click it, see now it's unlocked those channels. Another way to do that is to select the channels on the left-hand side of the channel box and then right click and say unlock selected. And I will also turn that icon off over here. So let's animate the camera now. If you want to see the camera and you're not seeing it in your viewport, you can go to show viewport and under here is cameras. Without that clicked on, you won't see the icon of the selected camera. So I'm gonna go show viewport and select cameras. So I'm going to select my camera again by going view, select camera. I know my camera is selected now. If I want to make the icon bigger, go up here to the locator scale and I'm just going to type in 4. So we have a cartoonishly large camera. Let's turn this on so we know exactly what our framing is. Just as the character starts to go forward here at about frame 28, I'm going to set a key on the channels that control the camera. Do that by hitting S, and you'll see I have a key now on it here, red tick down here. So you know there's a keyframe on this frame. Guy starts going forward, and I'm going to wait till he's past halfway. So that's halfway in the camera. Our character needs to be past halfway before we start to react as a camera. I'm gonna come up here again. I'll select the camera. You can see it's selected down here. I'm gonna hit S for a keyframe right here. And then I'm gonna hit W, which will bring up the translation manipulator, but I'm gonna change the orientation to world space. Right now it's on object space. So the way to do that is to hold the W down, left click, and it'll bring up this marking menu. You want to change it to world. Now that I've changed it to world, I'm just going to pull the blue part of the translation icon. Where does my character stop? He stops right around frame 40. So at frame 40, let's go to about here. And then I'm going to hit S, so it saves a key on all the channels. I'm going to hit F to frame the camera move. Mostly we just moved it in translation Z, and it has an ease in and ease out already. If it doesn't, remember you can select your curve and then hit D to get auto keys.